So hello everyone, I am planning to share my experience for study destination or studies in Italy, means how I came to Italy from first step to the final step. So in this I think I will upload more than 20 plus video in a series wise, and in this every steps will be included, like how I selected the universities, how I selected the course, and how I came here. Everything will be included in this series. Okay, and also I am receiving some questions and some comments through on my Instagram and also in the comment box, like, brother, can you help me in the admission process, or brother, can you help me in the visa process, like this. So for such type of questions I am really very sorry for that, because even I came with the help of agent. So literally I don't know much about the visa process and like admission process, everything, because it is done by my agent. And for such type of queries you can follow other YouTubes like Eurodream, Eurocraze, and some Travel with Meg, because they are providing very good information regarding studies in Italy. So please, you can refer for such type of questions of their channel. So the main intention of my videos and my YouTube channel is to just help someone in regarding general informations, and so that it may be useful for someone, because when I came here I faced a lots of problem because I don't know anything. So I just thought to share my experience which I have faced during the process. So this is the first video. In this you have seen the title that remember these things while planning for studies abroad. Means whenever we are thinking for studies abroad, then there are some positive points which forces us to go for studies abroad, like where like high quality educations, worldwide recognitions, personal development, international environment, global exposures, part-time job, earning while learning, high standard salary. So all these are the positive points which forces us to study abroad. So apart from all these positive points, some of the very important points we have to be considered while planning for studies abroad. For example, the first one is the total budget. For example, if your course duration is 2 years, then think for total budget of 2 years. Course, university fees, accommodations, and other expenses, either by own or by loan. Because I am telling this because many students, they will try to manage the initial expenses, and later they will fly back to their destination countries, and they will think I will manage by doing part-time jobs or something else. Yes, in 90% of the cases students, they can manage it, but just imagine, okay, just imagine if something goes wrong or something goes negative in your point, then who will manage that money, because you are in abroad. So that will be the worst situation. So always try to be in safe hand by doing this in advance, because I'm just giving my personal suggestions. Second thing is that education value. Do research. Whatever the course you are going to select in particular country, then do research. It means what will be the job opportunities after doing that in that particular country, and also think if you didn't get the job in that particular country, then what will be the value of that particular course in India or in other country. Just do research. Just do research. What will be the, whether you can survive or not with that education, and also check whether it is internationally recognized or not. So because this is the main things regarding the education. And the third one is the climate analysis, because we Indians lives in tropical and hot climatic conditions, and we are planning for studies in temperate climate where the temperature is very low, and also other climatic fluctuations like US, UK, Canada, or some other European countries. So you have to do research regarding the climate analysis also, whether your body can survive in that climate or not. Because one of my friend, he is very sensitive to low temperature and he has asthma, so he simply dropped his plan for study abroad because of these conditions. So please do analysis whether your body or you can survive in such a temperature or wide range of climate fluctuations or not. And the fourth one is security and friends. It is not mandatory for all the students, but this is mainly for girls and very sensitive persons like me, who have never went outside of the country or never went outside of the states within the country. Because as we know that when we are leaving our own country for the first time, and just imagine if some of our relatives or some of our friends who ever living in that particular country, then it will boost our confidence. Because when I was planning, I have one of my friend who is living in Italy, in Bologna University, and also I had made one video with him. I will keep that link in the descriptions, and you can watch that video also. So it will act as a immune booster for us if you are planning for study abroad. And also if you are planning to study in Italy and you don't know anyone, then don't worry, I will be here to guide as possible to me. So don't worry if you don't have any friends or someone as a guider, then I will help you. Just message me in my Instagram, I will definitely help you as a friend, and I will be with you till your arrival here. So don't worry for that. And the fifth point is that we have to prepare mentally for being or living loneliness or living away from home, because this is the most important things for studies abroad. Because here it's not like Indian community or something else that you will live with community and they will help us. So we have to be prepared for that, because everyone will be busy in their works, in their jobs, and no one will be with you. So we have to be set that mindset. We have to live alone, live alone, live alone, then only plan for study abroad. Okay, so finally, train your brain for the cultural shock. As we know that we Indians are known for our cultural heritage in the entire world. So here be prepared for the Western shock, because especially people like me who have the village background and who have never exposed to metropolitan cities for longer period, then it is really very shockable to you by seeing the Western styles and Western culture. So be prepared for that also. So these are all the points we have to be considered while thinking for study abroad in any country, the pros and cons in every field. So this is my personal experience, whatever I had did during my preparation for studies abroad. So it varies from person to person. So all these are the points we have to be considered while selecting your studies destination in abroad. And also these are all my personal perspectives, and it varies from persons to persons, because just I am sharing whatever I have done during my initial days. So this is the main reason. And in my next video I will share the information regarding how to select the country and how to select the course, what are the basic points we have to be consider while selecting the course and the university, etc. like this. So wait for my next video, and also you can ask me doubts, whatever you have doubt you can ask me in the comment sections or also in my Instagrams. I will keep the link in the descriptions. So see you in my next video.